Well, hello there, my horror peeps. How are you all today? I'm doing quite well. I'm going to give you a brand new movie today, as I often do. This one's called Cobweb from 2023. Pretty new. I just saw that it popped up on Hulu recently, so I decided to watch it and do a little review on it. Um, let's just go through my usual stuff. Let me see my Rotten Tomato. It got a 59%, but the fans were a little kinder, give it 71%. This one grossed 440,000. So I mean, not a ton, but I don't know that it hit theaters or it didn't get a wide release. I'm pretty sure. This one's an hour 28, so maybe a little long for a horror movie, but actually, I mean, I think the length was pretty good for this one. It's rated R, so that's always good in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like they can do more with the gore or just terror when it's rated R. Anyways, this one's a Lionsgate film. All right, let me just jump into the directors and writers real fast. So the director is Samuel Bowden. Um, the only thing I could find on him horror wise was that he did was Mary Ann, that TV show. He was the creator, screenwriter, and the director, I believe. So, I mean that show was, I didn't watch all of it, but it was pretty creepy. So I mean he's getting his horror chops going here. So let's jump into the writer of this one, Chris Thomas Devlin, who did the screenwrite for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. I know a lot of, we'll say, purist horror fans didn't love that one. I thought it was okay. Yeah, it wasn't exactly what I wanted it to be. It was very different from all of the other ones, in my opinion. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And you got Leatherface hacking people up, and yeah, I mean, what's not to love? Anyways, let's jump into the actors. You got Lizzie Kaplan, who is awesome. I completely just love her. She was in Cloverfield. She was also in the TV show Castle Rock. Um, she was in the second season, I believe. Um, Played a main character, I think. But man, she's awesome. She's the mom in the Cobweb film I'm giving you here. Moving on here, we've got Woody Norman. He's the kid in Cobweb. He was in the last voyage of the Demeter. I believe he was the I mean, he's the kid, so he's the only youngster in that one. Which that was a decent movie. I was expecting a little bit more, but it was a solid film. Anyways, moving on, we got Cleopatra Coleman, who's the teacher in this one. She was in Infinity Pool, which I couldn't get into that one, but it wasn't bad. It was unique for a horror film, in its own right. Anyways, let's continue on. We got Anthony Starr, who's the dad in this one. He's in The Boys. He's Homelander. It's really, really hard for me to separate his character in Cobweb from The Boys, because oh my gosh, he's so over the top as Homelander in The Boys. But he's a good actor. I think he did well in this. They dyed his hair, made him look all dad like. So that's cool. Anyways, let's jump into this. So basically, this movie starts out with a family, the mom, dad, and a son, and they're in. It kind of starts out like differently than I expected. It just jumps kind of right into the kid being afraid of something in the walls is banging, and he's hearing voices, and the mom and dad are just like, they're very weird. They're very odd people. They're just trying to tell the kid that, hey, it's nothing, it's probably rats or blah 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 blah. Trying to tell them that it's nothing crazy is happening. It's your imagination is getting the best of you. And so yeah, the kid tries to cope with it, and then he goes to school. Of course, he gets picked on and bullied, and he's hearing this voice, and it's telling him to not stand down to the bully, and he ends up pushing this kid down the stairs eventually as the movie progresses, and that gets him in some big trouble with his parents. And the teacher saw one of the kid's drawings, which said "Help me," of him in his room laying on his bed. I'm trying real hard not to give away any of the plot or the quote unquote twists with this one. I apologize if I do, but I don't think I have yet. So basically, the teacher's like worried about the student. Goes to the house, which I thought was a little overboard. I would have just given them a call maybe, but I guess she thinks this is a real emergency. She goes to the house. The mom answers the phone, Kaplan, and she's so weird. She plays such a good like oddball character in a lot of the stuff that she's in, and she's like, "What?" She's like, "Oh yeah, yes." She's talking to the teacher. Yeah, our kid has a huge imagination, and yada yada yada. She tries to reassure the teacher, or the substitute teacher is who she is actually. I don't know why they had to include that in the movie. Could have just said she's a teacher. I don't know. Anyways, so she closes the door in the teacher's face. It's like, stay out of our business. It's none of your business. You're a teacher. Teach the kids. That's what you're supposed to do. But of course, the teacher didn't heed that advice, and she ends up coming back after the kid pushed that bully down the stairs. He gets expelled and pretty much is done at that school. But the teacher comes to give the parents the grades or some report card or something, and the mom answers the door, and she's like, "Okay, cool, yeah, I'll take that. Blah blah blah. You shouldn't be coming to our house again. It's kind of creepy." But the teacher gets let in by the dad. He's like, "Oh, come on in, have some coffee." It's just a weird dynamic. All like the teacher and the two kids, or teacher and the two parents. Man, I can't talk. Sorry. But anyways, so the kid's grounded, so he's not around there. And the teacher is just like feels real weird about this. The mom is very strange. And she's trying to find the kid and save him, and she hears something weird, but they're like, "Oh no, it's fine. It's just a washing machine, whatever." So she leaves, and the story develops a little more. You start to see that there's something real wrong in this family. There was a murder or something in a house like nearby, so that's why the parents are so like, we got to protect our kid, and he's special, and blah 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 blah. But towards the end of the film, the bully kid from school wants to get his revenge for the kid pushing him down the stairs and breaking his leg when he fell, which, oof, that looked kind of gnarly. So on Halloween night, he gets it looks like his older brother and some of his friends to come, and I don't know exactly what they ultimately plan to do, but they just destroy a lot of the house, and I'm like, holy crap, man, that's not cool. But they may get what's coming to them, and I won't give away how or why or any details, because I don't want to give anything away. And that's towards the end of the movie. I will say this one has a pretty good payoff. You kind of throughout the movie you're kind of wondering, what's going on here? The parents have something to do with this? Is there outside resources or whatever that are making weird stuff happen, creepiness? But I think this was a well done movie. I definitely say give it a watch. It's on Hulu if you have that. But yeah, I think this is one of the better flicks from 2023. Um, and yeah, since I really don't want to give anything away, I'm just going to leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please subscribe, give me a like, comment. If you want, give me a recommendation for a movie you'd like me to review. Halloween's coming, so I'm going to try to pump out as many Halloween horror flicks as I possibly can, and this one is sort of a Halloween one. I mean, I guess it is, because there's a lot of pumpkins involved in this, and other things, and it's around Halloween. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, please, please, please. And yeah, keep watching my videos if you like them. I'm gonna keep pumping them out, like I said. And y'all have a great rest of your day.